Have you ever had that feeling where you know that something in your life or business needs to shift? Yet when you try and name what you actually want, it suddenly gets fuzzy. I hear this all the time. I just wish I had more clarity. I wish I knew what I really wanted. So let me tell you something that surprises a lot of people. Clarity isn't a personality trait. Clarity, especially about what you want, is a skill. You were likely never taught how to name a real desire. You, like many of us, were taught how to meet expectations, make reasonable choices, and stay within what feels practical. Knowing your horizon destination, the picture of the life that you want 5 or 10 years from now, that's not about being naturally decisive or perfectly clear. It's about practicing reflection. People who feel clear aren't magically wired that way. I know I wasn't. They've simply learned how to ask themselves better questions and to slow down long enough to notice what matters and to imagine a future version of themselves without immediately editing it. Clarity grows from curiosity, not certainty. And it often sounds like one of these questions. What do I want my life to look like 3 to 10 years from now? How do I want it to feel? What direction actually excites me? And perhaps, what's been tugging at me that I've never said out loud? That's the beginning of a horizon destination. And it's also the beginning of revising the one you may already have. Last week, I shared that my goal categories for this year have shifted from traditional ones like health, money, and relationships to simplicity, purpose, calm, and service. I've used those traditional categories for years. So this shift represents a real change in how I'm thinking and where I want to place my focus. And honestly, I'm almost ready to share desires I've never said out loud. Things that have lingered quietly in the back of my mind that I'm finally allowing myself to bring forward and explore, even if I don't know the path yet, and even if I'm not fully sure I really want them. This is what practice looks like. This is what revision looks like. If you're struggling to name what you want, it doesn't mean you're lost. It doesn't mean you're behind. It simply means you're still practicing, or that perhaps it might be time for an update. Here's your invitation for this week. Notice the ideas or desires that tug at you more than once. You don't have to claim them. You just have to let them surface. Practice and revision are both skills, and they're skills that anyone can learn, including you. See you next week.